want. We don't want it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, it's gonna be all about feminine hygiene. Now, I know this is a touchy topic that I know a lot of us don't like to discuss, but I think it's super important, especially as a woman. So go ahead and grab your cup of tea or your coffee, get comfy, and let's have a girl chat. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Cleansing. I cannot stress enough how important it is to cleanse yourself daily with a mild and unscented soap. My favorite soap to use is the Dial antibacterial soap. This one is top 2 and is not 2, okay? It'll have you feeling super squeaky, super clean, super fresh. Also, there's a lot of feminine washes that you should stay away from, but there are some that I do recommend, and I'll pop them up here on the screen for you guys. You wanna make sure that you're not putting this inside of your body whatsoever. Nothing should be going inside of your body, regardless if it's advertised for that certain area. You do not wanna put it whatsoever inside of you. These are only external cleaners. Your vagina does a very great job at cleaning itself, so it don't need no help. But we can help her on the outside because, you know, sometimes it do get a little stenchy down there, and hey, we're all human, like it happens. The best thing you can do is stay informed and make sure that you know the right information. Moving on. When it comes to underwear, girl, I know we love our Victoria's Secret, we love our pink, we love our little lacy, we want to be cute, we want to be bougie. Me personally, I still wear those kind of underwears. I try not to wear it as a daily type of underwear. If a certain piece of clothing that I'm wearing requires me to wear like a seamless panty, or like I literally cannot wear, you know, the granny panties, the cotton underwear. That's what I'm trying to say. The granny panties. There's not a lot of outfits that permits those types of underwear, because when it does come to underwear, breathable fabrics like cotton is key. Those synthetic Victoria's Secret, Target, those underwears can trap moisture, which I would invest in getting a pack from Walmart. First of all, they're super cheap, and they're gonna be cheaper than the Victoria's Secret ones that you're picking up, like 5 for, what is it, 5 for 30, 5 for 40? Please be for real. And baby, I'm going to Walmart and I'm gonna pick up a pack of cotton underwear for like $12 and call it a day, and me and my girl are gonna be happy and breathable. Now, when it comes to the nighttime, me personally, this is a personal preference. I do not like wearing underwear at night, and it's recommended that you don't wear underwear at night, so that way she can breathe and she has room and she can fluctuate. But that's just my personal preference. I've never been an underwear girly at night, and I never will be an underwear girly at night. If you do like wearing underwear at night, you can get those super cute cotton biker shorts, like those little, what do they call them? What are they called? Are they like boyfriend panties? I might be wrong. I'm gonna post a screenshot right here. These are the underwear I'm talking about. They're super cute, and it's like a short, so you're not really wearing, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean. But these are super cute option. I love these also as well, especially when I'm on my period. But anyways, moving on. Staying hydrated. I know this can be really hard. Like, I have my water bottle with me at all times, and if I have my water bottle with me at all times, I'm hydrated throughout the entire day. But I'm also the girly. If I don't have my water bottle with me all day, I literally forget to drink water because I don't have this big giant jug that I'm lugging around all day. So I will say, although consumerism is a horrible thing, I would invest in getting a water bottle so that you're able to stay hydrated all day. And baby, if you can get a cute one, get a cute one. I really want to get an actual Stanley. I know, I'm probably falling for the consumerism, but they're actually really cute. Like, you cannot lie and say they're not cute. They're actually really cute. If you see me with a Stanley in my upcoming vlogs, just know that I fell for the trap. I'm sure we all know that hydration, staying hydrated, is super important for our bodies, period. Like, we literally need to be staying hydrated. Drinking water helps with the natural cleansing process of our vaginas, and it helps with the overall balance. If it's been a minute since you drank water, baby, let this be your sign to go ahead and take a sip of your water, or fill up your water bottle, or grab a water bottle, or buy a water bottle. Okay, now this goes hand in hand with tip number 1, and it is avoiding scented product. Now, I know, I'm a girly all scents galore. Like, I love to smell good. I love to spray my entire body. I love just smelling nice and clean. I'm a perfume girly till the day I die. I don't know, I was brought up like that, I was raised like that. I'm never gonna change. But when it comes to our vaginas, we want to avoid scented products as much as possible. So like, when you're spraying, please just avoid that downstairs area. Or also feminine hygiene products, because for some reason they're adding fragrance to our tampons and our pads and all the above, and it's really super weird, because why would we need the scent? Why why do I need a scent if I'm putting this, inserting it inside of myself? Like, I literally have no clue. I don't know. But like I said, the reason we want to avoid scented products down there is because it will throw off our pH balance and it can cause a yeast infection or it can cause BV. Unscented products are generally best because the vagina area has a natural pH balance and a unique microbiome, and by adding fragrance down there, it can disrupt it. So try your best to avoid those scented products even when they're marketed as freshness, because they're not really gonna do nothing for you, and in the long run it's just gonna be like, because those products that are marketed as freshness often contain artificial ingredients that can irritate our sensitive area down there, and it can contribute to BV and a yeast infection. Although all of those things are normal and they generally do happen for us women, and I want you to know all of those things are normal, we want to avoid them as much as possible. So if you have BV or if you get a yeast infection, you're not nasty, you're not crazy, nothing's wrong with you. That's just how our bodies work. But we want to implement these things so that we can avoid that as much as possible, because trust me, girl, it's not fun. It's not fun. Okay, now I'm sure we're all grown and we all know this information, but just in case we don't, because surprisingly, a lot of people aren't brought up the way we are brought up, and a lot of women surprisingly aren't taught basic hygiene tips, and that's nothing against these women. We just want to educate. We don't want to bash this. We're not here to bash. We're not here to make fun. We're not here to make you feel bad, but we're just here to educate you guys, because it's not your fault that you weren't taught these things. So these videos are implemented to help you with these things. Tip number 5 is going to be proper wiping techniques. Like I said, this might sound really simple, but just in case you don't know, you want to wipe from front to back. This is a must. Must. It's the best way possible to avoid spreading bacteria, because you know, Kathy back there, she just Kathy lets out a lot of toxic. We don't want what's coming out from the back to come to the front. We don't want it. I promise we don't want it. That's why the best way possible to wipe is from front to back. Now, like I said, I know it sounds really simple, but you'd be surprised how many people do not know that. Moving on to tip number 6. Now, this is a big one. This is a big one because it often happens to me sometimes. I fell victim to this. We're busy people, okay? We're busy people. Tip number 6 is gonna be changing out your feminine products regularly. Whether that's your pad, your tampon, or your menstrual cup, changing these things regularly is super important for your hygiene. And not also your hygiene, but also your comfort. Okay, now for tampons and pads, the reason why we wanna change those things out regularly is because if we leave them for too long, bacteria is going to automatically think you're inviting them over for a cup of tea. Bacteria thrives where there's moisture and warmth. And we know our blood is very warm. Obviously, it's coming out of our system. And we know it holds a lot of moisture. So that's why we want to change out those products regularly. Like I said, I fallen victim to this because time passes, especially as a mom, you're so busy on go all day. Or even if you're out all day and like you don't really have time to change, or you don't want to use the bathroom because it's filthy. I'm not no expert, so please take this with a grain of salt. But I'm sure if you let it slip once in a while, you should be fine. This is for the girlies that are doing it on a regular. Like I said, we want to avoid BV and yeast infection as much as possible. For those of you girlies who do not know, if you leave a tampon in for too long, you can put yourself at risk for toxic shock syndrome. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to scare you, because this is what scared me from even wanting to use tampons in the first place. But if you don't beast and like, you know, go overboard, you should be fine. But I do want to educate you guys that this is actually a thing. It's very rare, but it's a very serious condition. Moving on to tip number 7, that is staying active. Exercise isn't just great for energy, it's also great for our body's balance. Plus, it helps keep the body's natural system working well. There's a couple things that come with exercising daily that can help with your feminine hygiene. That is, it improves the circulation throughout your body, which is great because it gets the blood flowing, especially in your pelvic area, and with better circulation helps the body's natural cleansing process. It also supports your immune function. Exercise enhances your immune response, making it easier for your body to fight off the infections like BV or yeast. And like we said, those are our enemies. We don't like them over here. Those are our enemies. Also, exercising balances your hormones, which is especially beneficial during our periods, our menstrual cycle. And exercise also reduces stress and improves your sleep. So these are for my girlies that are like me, who are struggling in that area. Y'all, I know I used to be a gym girly, gym rat, outside fighting, kicking, jumping, sprinting. So guys, the new year's almost here. Let's make it a resolution to get outside more before the new year's comes. Let's make some before new year's resolutions, and let one of them be going outside, getting some exercise, or even going inside and getting some exercise, moving our body, whether that's dancing with our kids, doing jumpy jacks, something, girl. Outside for a walk, outside of the park, chasing your kids around the park, chasing your kids around the house, something. Just let's get our body moving and let's get it regulated, because I don't know about you, but reducing stress reducing stress and improving sleep sounds amazing to me. Tip number 8 goes hand in hand with tip number 7, and that is having a balanced diet. I'm not gonna lie, this is where I also struggle. So I just want you to know when I'm making this video, it's not only tips for you, but it's also tips for me. If you've ever done a diet before, you know when you go on a diet, it does wonders for your skin and your overall health. Girl, you know when you change your diet, you know you'll feel better. You know you have more energy. You know you're more alive. You know you're more you're ready to get up and you're ready to do things. You're more motivated in life. You know that. And I just saw a TikTok and it says, why is eating clean called a diet? Like, and that is so true. Why is eating clean called a diet? Especially eating foods with a lot of probiotics and prebiotics. Do foods even have prebiotics, y'all? I don't even know. But I know eating foods with a lot of probiotics like yogurt can help with the balance of our vagina. Tip number 9, I am speaking directly to the people who do not like going to the doctors. I'm speaking directly towards y'all. Especially as a woman, I cannot stress this enough. Especially as a woman, you need to be seeing a doctor regularly. There are too many diseases. There are too many things that can happen to us as women, like breast cancer, like all of the above. Even things that aren't in particular to our vagina area. There's a lot of things that we need to be checking up for and that we can prevent. Also, I think it's 21. That's the age that you can get a pap smear, if I'm not mistaken. 24, 23. One of the 20s. I'll put the correct age right here. If you're of this age or older and you have not yet got a pap smear, please get a pap smear. It doesn't even hurt that much like they say it does. It's not even nothing crazy. If you have something that's going on and the doctors need to know about it, like, you need to get a pap smear done. Like, we're getting older, our bodies change, our cells change in what, every 7 years? Like, just because 7 years ago you didn't have nothing don't mean you don't have it now. Like, you need to get checked. You need to get checked. Like, it's mandatory. Like I said, don't skip the checkups, guys. Even if you're like, oh, I'm fine, it's just still essential that you go get checked just in case, because you can feel fine and there's gonna be something going on, or you can catch something before it starts. And I'm really keen on that. Please go get checked up. Find out something before it even happens, please. And last but not least, our final tip. This is bringing us to the end of this video. I know, I'm gonna miss y'all so much. Now, before I give you guys tip number 10 and you have not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you're notified every single time that I post, y'all. I post weekly content, okay? And I'm on my game. I'm trying to be on my game. So if you like vlogging, if you like hygiene routines, if you like come hygiene shopping with me, if you love watching mom content, all of the above, I promise you'll love it here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let me stop holding off on tip number 10. Tip number 10 is to just listen to your own body, girl. Nobody knows your body like you know your body. I can sit here and tell you a million things, but at the end of the day, you know when something is wrong. You know when something is off, something doesn't feel right. Even if you're doing all of these tips that I recommended or tips that other people recommended, and you go to the doctor and you get that checkup and they say everything is fine, but you still feel like something is off, please be your biggest advocate. And I'm an advocate for being your biggest advocate. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep urging. Same thing happened to me. They told me nothing was wrong with me, and there was a whole sickness behind nothing is wrong with you. You're fine. Okay, so all right, girls, now that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me on this girl chat. I love chatting it up with y'all. I hope these tips helped you feel more confident and more informed. If you have any questions or any more tips that I forgot to mention, like I said, don't forget to leave them down in the comments down below. I would love to chat it up with y'all. Go ahead and share this video to your mama, your brother, your daddy, your sister. Well, not your brother or your daddy. That would be kind of weird. But send this video to your sister, your friends, your homegirl, your cousins, your sister-in-laws. Send this video out to the girls. I would love to reach as many girls as possible. Love y'all so much. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.